Hi Hariji, how are you?
I'm
It
good,
is really
Sunny.
pleasure.
I'm in sunny New Brunswick. A beautiful day today. This is the Kuchibuagsis River, and I'm at my friend's bed and breakfast. And this pours out into the Gulf of St. Lawrence. This is where you get all the lobsters.
Wow, you're actually at the right place because people usually use these, sceneries as a fake background in their Zoom meetings and these kind of podcasts.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is not fake. This is real. This is real. You
But
can see that. You can
yeah, uh, uh,
on the
but
bridge.
actually, people use these kind of backgrounds in their Zoom meetings, just to emulate these kind of uh, sceneries with their backgrounds and just to have a presentable kind of meetings. But
Yeah.
you are actually at that kind of scenery itself, and you are just having wonderful time, I believe so.
Well, yeah, Sunny, I always I've been advising CEOs since I was 22 years old. That's close to 40. In what you see is what you get, and being truthful in everything that happens. So yes, this is a true.
That's really nice. So, in today's this podcast, we will discuss very much interesting things as per the expertise which has been delivered by and invented by Mr. Harish Chauhan. And we will have a very much great discussions. So stay tuned till the end of this conversation. You will definitely get value out of this video podcast, and you will definitely achieve something by the end of this video podcast. So, okay, you have sent me so many materials, Hariji, and I have went through with some of the materials. And honestly speaking to you, I have not went through so much of materials because it is always better to speak and communicate and have a conversational way to better understand about the things which you have invented for the prosperity of human being and human lives. So that is what I believe firmly. So today let's discuss about one of the beautiful, fantastic thing which you have invented, the five laws which uh, you have sent me across, and I went through in precise, but I do not want to take that thing as in presentable kind of thing. I just wanted to have a natural conversational thing. What exactly you want to mean those five laws, and what do you mean by law, basically? I just wanted to have a simple question.
I think that these are you can call it laws or maxims or principles, but they're the rules for what entrepreneurs need to do when they're building a business. When they're building a business, if you're if you have a business worth more than $5 million, you want to extract that value. You want to make sure that that value means something, because you've built the business, whether it's a family business or a private business. You want to be able to monetize it. So
Okay,
we all talk about, when I first studied business, I understood that maximizing shareholder value was one of the laws. That's the main goal or rule of what we define as success. But I
okay,
think that that is not specific enough. It's a very
okay,
general rule. That's like saying in sports, well, you have to win the game. Well,
okay,
in every sport, it's obvious you have to win the game. But
okay. Yes, absolutely.
how specifically is that game for that particular sport is very different. So when it
Correct.
comes to businesses, you have to be specific about what success really means.
Okay,
So the five laws are, um 1 second. Ah, All right. Sorry. Um, so the when you have a business, the first mistake business owners make is that they think that it's very profitable.
Okay.
But profitable doesn't mean it's valuable.
Okay. Okay.
So the first thing I want to show you is this is the formula that
Okay.
enterprise value, the value of your business, is
Okay.
equal to your profitability
EBITDA. Okay.
over risk.
Okay.
If this is very profitable, but this number is also very big, that means it's a risky business.
Okay.
Then this number doesn't mean a lot.
Okay.
This number could be small, but this number could be very
I.
low, and suddenly
Okay.
this number becomes big,
Okay.
very valuable.
Okay.
And this is a multiplier.
Okay.
So you could say if I have 3 million in revenue, but my risk is 2,
Okay.
now it's only 2/3.
Yes.
So not 2/3, it's a little bit over 2/3. But then versus, right?
Yes.
So 3/2 is
Okay.
1.5 times 1. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
So this company is worth 1.5 million, and this company is worth 3 million.
Okay.
All I did was I changed the risk.
Okay. Okay.
I made my company more valuable by changing risk.
Okay.
I didn't change my profitability.
Okay. Okay. So how you can evaluate risk part into this equation?
Don't I don't This is a I get this question all the time. People are always entrepreneurs are always concerned about what am I worth?
Okay.
What am I worth? The difference is that you can talk to any evaluator, but when I attended evaluator workshops, they said the first thing they said is that a value shot in a moment of time.
Okay.
Just like I
It's a
took a
snapshot in
just
a
like a
moment of time.
photograph right now of this river. The moment the clouds change, suddenly it becomes dark.
Yes.
So my valuation will change. Right
Okay.
now, the sun goes away, you'll see it's shady. My valuation changed. So what you're worth is dynamic.
Okay.
It will
Okay.
change the moment, and your valuation you did yesterday is not it's up.
Okay.
What is more important than answering the question of what am I worth is how do I become more valuable?
On everyday basis by consistently analyzing your own risk and tactics and to create tactics out of to refrain from those risks.
Yeah, so I just need to focus on how do I make my company less risky and higher value,
Okay.
the multiplier.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. M stands for multiplier, basically, like multiple times.
Yeah, yeah. This multiplier is based on a lot of industry trends. It's also based on value drivers. We can talk about value drivers separately, but this
Sure.
is also very subjective. If the buyer
Okay.
really wants your company, like 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 Google really wanted YouTube, so they didn't follow this formula. They said we have to buy it no matter what.
Okay.
So they paid whatever they needed to pay. So this multiplier
Okay.
becomes subjective.
Okay.
Microsoft
Okay.
purchased LinkedIn for 26.2 billion,
Yep.
and
Yes.
LinkedIn at the time was not making money, was not profitable. So this
Okay.
formula was like negative.
Okay.
So how did their valuation go to 26.2 billion?
Okay.
Well, wipe out this idea. They really wanted it. Now LinkedIn is a
Okay.
global monopoly, close to a monopoly.
You mean to say that it's a kind of system we develop by the virtue of the motion which we create within the company with the product and with the uh, company work style as well as a culture development. If I have got this thing in a right way.
I think it's simpler than that, Sunny. You're only worth what somebody's willing to pay you.
Okay.
That's simple.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it.
However, as an entrepreneur, you cannot rely on that.
Okay.
You have to do your best to become valuable for many buyers, not one buyer. Yes,
Okay.
it's true, only one person will end up buying you. But do you want to be subject to only one buyer?
No, not at
Right.
all.
So here I'm gonna show you another principle.
Is it the second law or you're
No, no, no.
talking
We
about?
we have not we have not talked about the laws yet. I just want
Okay.
to talk to you about these concepts because they're important.
Okay.
Every negotiation, especially in the most critical negotiation, do you have power or do you have need?
Okay. Directly to question.
So if you have power, I don't have the need. I'm in a better position as a seller.
Okay.
But if I'm desperate to
Okay.
sell, I have no power.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So the entrepreneur needs to say, how do I become more powerful and have make my company, make my enterprise value very high, make my risk
Okay.
very low, make my multiple very high. This is what you want to do. You want to be in a powerful position. You don't want to be in the need.
Okay.
I was in the need situation. My business was going down and I had to liquidate my assets. So suddenly all my value was whatever I could get because I was in need.
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't I didn't have time to worry about these things.
Yes. Correct.
But
Correct.
now I'm focusing on how do I become more valuable? How do I reduce my risk? How do I work on my multiplier so that I
Okay.
can satisfy that formula? So I want to always be in a powerful position as an entrepreneur because I want to get
Okay.
the most value out of my business. And I now want to talk about the 5 laws.
Okay. So, before talking about five laws, you touched two words, profit and profit and value.
Value. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the differentiation in both terms, in profit and value? How you define basically both? Because as per our ancestors, since ages, we follow that. until unless you are not profitable, you are not valuable to the market and for yourself. Because ultimately you have to earn bread and butter for your family, for the company, for the people who are working for you. So how you define these two words basically?
Uh, well, let's break it down very, very specifically. Profit
Okay,
is what you made last year,
okay, okay,
right? Profit is a lagging indicator. I talk about
okay,
this in my book that business is not just about profit, business is about
okay,
prosperity. Now,
okay,
first you have profit, it's a baseline. But a leading indicator means is what did I do to become profit, to make profit? So like let's take an example. You're driving a car, right?
yes,
You are focusing on the speed.
okay,
Okay, that's profit. That's your performance. That is telling
okay,
you how fast you're going.
okay.
But how do you control the speed? The steering
With
wheel,
steering wheel,
gas,
clutch and brake.
and the brakes. That's how you control the car.
Yes,
So now leading indicator is pedal, understanding
yes,
is my gas good quality gas? Is
yes,
my performing well?
okay,
Am I pressing the gas properly?
okay,
If I press it too fast, the engine might overflood.
okay,
If the car goes out of control, am I controlling the steering wheel? Do I know how to brake?
okay,
Okay, so these are all profitability factors
okay,
because I want to be profitable next year,
okay,
not last year. Last year I was profit. I was right, I had profit.
okay,
But profitability
okay.
is the ability to make profit all the time.
It means we have to create
Profitability.
such kind of, it means you mean to say we have, it doesn't matter that we are constantly profitable, but we should know how to drive that engine, whereas we will make sufficient amount of that cyclic ecosystem within the infrastructure if, in order to create continuous value for the company and the people working in that company.
Yes, yes. So
Okay,
now that we understand that, we want to now go to value. So value is like the formula. Value is it risky to make that money?
okay,
Because I want to buy something like a machine that
correct,
makes money,
correct,
right?
correct,
I want to just press on the gas and I want to go. I don't want to worry about everything. But if somebody says to me, "Oh, Harish, you can buy my car, but you know the it's rusting, you know the engine doesn't work all the time, you know you have to press this button to start the car, you know the battery doesn't work in the winter time." Man, that's a lot of problems. Why do I want to buy that kind of machine?
correct,
So that's
correct,
very risky,
correct,
a lot of headache.
correct,
You know, their financial reports are not proper. That means my speedometer doesn't work properly. Sometimes it tells me the true speed, sometimes it tells me the fake speed.
correct,
That's like your financial reports are not polished.
correct,
So that's the difference between profit
correct.
and value.
Okay.
It gets more
So,
complex, but that's a simple way of looking at it.
so we got very much proper insights about profit and value, and let's talk about those laws which we have started this podcast at the very first place. So, can you advise us or can you tell us what are those laws and how it can change the value of an entrepreneur in a startup to start with the company, to run that particular engine?
Okay. So why value is important is because when you build a company, you want to be able to have that. When you everybody who started a business started with some dream, some vision, some ambition for some type of freedom or prosperity, whether it's
correct,
personally or professionally.
correct,
That freedom or prosperity has to be monetized.
correct,
We live in a monetary infrastructure.
correct,
Yes, you want to have meaning in life, you have to have purpose, you have to have all those factors, and sooner or later it has to be monetized because you
correct,
put all your life energy into some business. Now you want to cash out or cash in.
correct.
Okay, so that's why the five laws are very important.
Okay,
That's the context. Because if I work 20 years of my life and I have a very successful business, now what do I want to do? I know I'm not going to live forever. What do I do with my family? What do I do with my employees? How does the business live on?
okay,
Okay, because I don't want to work forever. I cannot work forever because I don't live forever. And I
correct.
have other things I want to do in my life.
Yes,
So these are the five laws. One, I need to maximize value. We talked about that right at the beginning. I need to maximize.
yes.
Okay,
Okay.
now I will break down each one. Do you want me to break down each one now in detail or just talk about the five laws?
Let's talk about the five laws. Then in next podcast we will discuss about each and every law step by step in detail.
Okay,
Whereas our
I
viewers will also
I
get
I
benefit.
I need my value to be marketable. That means
Okay.
somebody should value my value.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, I built something that nobody wants.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, my value should be monetizable. That means easy to
Correct.
buy.
Correct.
If I have a Sunny, I have a used Rolex watch. Do you want to buy it? It's
Yes. Of
valuable.
course.
It's worth
Correct.
$100,000,
Correct.
but it's used. Oh, I got some scratches on it. Now, is it easy to buy?
Still, if it holds value for me for
Right,
in the
but I
future,
won't.
yes.
I won't get 100,000 because it's damaged.
So, yeah, it will get definitely a little devalue.
Okay, meritocratic.
Okay.
Now, this is a very important concept. I'll detail it later, but it means that everybody who's building that value should be incentivized to do it.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're not going to build value.
Correct.
So, when you say maximize shareholder value, only the shareholders are going to increase the value, not the employees.
Correct.
The
Correct.
employees don't have the shares unless they
Correct.
have profit sharing.
Correct.
Okay. The last one is tax effective.
Okay. Yeah, this is one of the most painful and you know part
So
for any
so this
company. For
this
any,
one this one is very easy, but it
okay.
requires you to plan ahead.
Okay.
This is not after the fact, right? So
Okay.
this is just good planning and good advisors.
Okay.
This has to be engineered. Like you build the foundation first of a house,
Correct.
you build the foundation first, then you build the house. This is the foundation.
Like first, first create budgeting and having
First,
a
first,
clear.
first you create the tax effective structure.
Okay. Okay.
So this if you build a 10-story building, this has to be 10-story strong. If you build a 2-story
Okay.
building, then it's 2-story strong.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
concept,
Interesting. Interesting.
right? This is the
Now,
foundation.
now it's getting very much interesting.
Yes. Okay.
And
So let's do this rather quickly, and we can do a part two if we need to.
sure, definitely.
Okay. How are we doing on time, Sunny?
We are doing very good. We have done with 20 minutes, within 20 minutes span of time, this
Okay.
proper introduction.
So
So,
number one, maximize. Okay.
okay,
84% of the value is intangible assets.
okay,
So
okay.
where do I maximize?
Intangible,
Yes, intangible.
intangible assets.
Yeah, like you
Okay,
you cannot touch and feel it. Like
touch.
brand, goodwill, intellectual property, strategic advantage, growth potential, all of these factors, human capital, all of these factors are intangible assets.
We can feel it, but emotionally, basically, you're talking about
Well, no, they're not emotional. They're strategic. They're strategic assets,
develop,
right? You talk
strategically
about
developed
culture,
assets.
but you have to monetize the culture.
Correct, correct,
You have to be able to say that this is how my people are building value every day.
correct,
Okay.
correct, correct.
All right. So we only have 10 minutes left. So maybe we just focus on one, one maximize right now. Then we'll do the
Sure,
next one.
sure.
So intangible assets are, there's lots of different intangible assets. They're like this. I got to focus on my brand. I got to focus on my goodwill. I got to focus on my human capital, my culture.
Okay,
I got to focus on my
correct,
intellectual property, my
correct,
growth potential, my risk
correct,
factors.
correct,
It's a mess.
correct. It,
Nobody goes to
it's a
work every
basically,
day to
it's a
say, I'm going to work on all this.
it's a basically scattered dots which a founder has to uh,
Yes.
keep tap on everyday basis and try to maximize to align those dots
Yeah.
in a
How do I
synchronized.
align all this to do this?
Okay, okay,
Right? I want to maximize this. This is where
yes,
most value exists in this mess.
correct, correct, correct,
Okay.
correct.
So what I invented in 1996 was the unifying philosophy. Okay?
Okay,
This is the DNA of the business in 6 words or less.
okay,
All I have to do
okay,
is do this every day with all my staff. So, for example, my client, his unifying philosophy was prosperity for all.
correct,
So he made sure that his clients had prosperity for all. His
correct,
vendors had prosperity for all. His staff had prosperity
correct,
for all. His growth
correct.
potential was focused on prosperity for all. His sales
Okay,
pipeline, his financial reporting, his profit margin and pricing structures,
okay,
competitive advantage,
okay,
all of these factors, his intellectual property, his tax effectiveness, every single prosperity for all. So the tax effective structure. So this UPH is trademarked. This UPH is trademarked, prosperity for
okay,
all, put into a tax effective structure, then it's operationalized.
okay. So you mean to say it is itself a self created flywheel model basically, which hosts entire ecosystem within itself within the organization if organization implement this model.
Yeah, because right now the organization is scattered.
Yeah.
There's nothing to connect
Now it
the entire system.
Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
And then
Right.
what does the staff do every day? Right now, the other statistic is 95% of staff don't know the company strategy.
Yes, correct. It
Okay, so
happens
they're
most of the
scattered. They're scattered.
correct. They are not at
When
all aligned with the founder's motive, basically.
no, they're not aligned at all. They're not aligned with each other. They're not aligned to the company. They're not aligned to the vision of the entrepreneur or
Correct,
the founding family.
correct, correct.
You need something explicit and simple.
Which can be deliverable to all the food chain from bottom to the top.
Yes, because these 95%, they don't know what it means to win.
Correct,
In
correct,
a sports, in sports, everybody knows what it means to win. That's why we all play the game.
correct, correct.
Sunny, do you remember when you first learned how to play football? You go on the field and you say, "Hey, how do I play the game?" The first
Yes.
person that your friend tells you, the first thing your friend tells you is, "Hey, this is how you win. You put the ball in the net, and there's a goalie who blocks the ball."
Okay. Yes. Correct,
Okay,
correct.
there you go. Which one do you want to play, the goalie or you want to be the kicker? I said, "Oh, I don't want to be the goalie. I'm too scared." So you know how to
Yes.
win and you know how not to lose.
Yes. Correct,
Okay,
correct,
this is a disconnect in business. What does it mean to win
correct.
in business? It's not
To get people on board.
it's not specific. Everybody has their own idea.
Correct, correct.
How do you
Basically,
yeah.
as per today's your this point of view, it is really it was really highly valuable insights from you and the foundation part you have invented as in five laws. And we have discussed about the first law and we got to know very much about the difference between profit and value based system. So yes, basically everybody has to understand the kind of mechanism they are implementing within their organization in order to create prosperity based ecosystem which can be deliverable to their professional life and their personal life as well. So it was one of the best valuable insight, and let's have move forward and let's see what what second law will hold for our audiences and how much value they will get from this second law. But I have really become fan of this first law and the kind of introduction which you have given us today. I believe that people will definitely understand and people will definitely follow the kind of virtue you are trying to bring with the help of your laws. And it will definitely help the entrepreneurs and founders to navigate and understand these laws in order to implement within their company's ecosystem. Any closing point which you would love to give to your founders, to the people who are watching this?
Yeah, my think about how they want to build maximize the value and how they want to take the value out of their company so that they can create generational wealth. After all, they worked they've their
Okay.
lives. You cannot go back in time.
Yes.
Now you have to capitalize on everything they've done.
Correct. Correct.
I want these
Correct.
laws to help them extract that value now because that's the risk that they worked hard for.
Correct. Correct.
Anyways, Sunny, I'm very grateful and I'm honored to have this time with you and to be this message for the world.
Uh, Thank you so much for being on this podcast, and I will look forward to have a very interesting conversation with you further about more things. We are balanced with four more law, and we will have an in-depth discussion about those laws as well.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. See, thank you
Okay,
very much.
sure.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.